And today we are going to do a video on 4 tanks. I'm doing a tank review. First things first, we're going to do the BT-7 artillery, second T-150, third IS-3, and fourth IS-6. These are my tanks that I haven't worn since Blitz. And as you can see, they're all Russian tanks. I'm a huge Russian fan on World of Tanks. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this Russian tank. The BT-7 artillery is a premium tank. It's a beautiful premium tank. Tier 2 can barely penetrate it if you angle it right. Tier 3 can penetrate it, but also can't penetrate it. HE has more penetration than AP. This tank was made in 1934 through 1935. Design Baru of the Tel Aviv Locomotive Factory developed this artillery modification of the BT-7. The new equipped little turret was equipped with a 72.2 centimeter CT-28 gun. In addition, some vehicles received new radio stations. A total of 155 artillery BT-7s were manufactured. This vehicle saw combat on Kurlan Isthmus in Manchuria and during the first period of the Great Patriotic War. This is a great little tank here. A really great tank. Now the T-150 is a heavy. It's a Soviet heavy. Fast reloading gun. It's a tier 6, of course. It's not a premium. The way I use this tank by ricocheting bullets is by shells. With shells, I turn it just 25 degrees, and they'll bounce right off. This tank is very slow. This tank's worst enemy is the TV2. My dog's here. She likes World of Tanks. Its turret, I don't really like its turret. It's slow, which, I mean, that's what you get out of Russian heavies. About this tank, the T-150 was further developed of the KV-1. The vehicle weighed up as much as 50 tons. The T-150 underwent trials in the first half of 1941. A prototype fought in the battles for Leningrad and became a bias for manufacture of the KV-1 with the reinforced armor. So that's a T-150. My next tank is the IS-3. The IS-3. Oh my god. The IS-3. The IS-3 has a very good beak armor. If you just point it forward, people will ricochet a lot. It's like the IS-3 Defender, but the IS-3 Defender is a little more better than the IS-3. The IS-3 has track guards, and the IS-3 Defender doesn't. This is faster than the IS-3 Defender. It's just really a great tank. Mass production of this vehicle started in May 1945. On September 7th, 1945, IS-3 tanks took part of the Allied victory parade through Berlin. A total of 1,170 vehicles were manufactured by the end of 1946. When production was canceled from 1948 through the late 1950s, the tank underwent a number of modernization refits. So, yeah, it's a good tank. If you want to go through this line, I would definitely recommend going through it. It's not that hard. And my very last tank, I'm gonna be talking about a lot, which I have in Blitz. This is the I-6, a premium vehicle with a really troll armor. It only has 100 in the front, 100 in the sides, and 60 in the back. It's tier 8, and my bottom armor is thicker than my top armor. So if I show people my bottom armor, they'll ricochet a lot. Plans for this vehicle were drawn up in the construction of Baru of Chetlaspink Kiro plant from December 1943 to the summer of 1944. Further development and construction of the first prototype took place at the Yaroslav plant. However, the vehicle has no advantages over the heavy designs under consideration, and its armor was seen inferior to the IS-4 and Object 701. So the IS-6 was not selected for production, which meant this tank could not take a shell from an Object 701. The IS-4 was just so much better than the IS-6. It's pretty much it. I say people who want this tank are going to be really surprised. I was really surprised when I got it. It's amazing. To me, it's amazing. I love it. And some people that's for people that do know how to play heavies. But if you don't know how to play heavies, don't get this tank. I recommend not for you to get this tank if you don't know how to play heavies. This is Tiny Tanker. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you next time.